Remember that's EFC TV. This is the Women's Euros. So that's obviously, remember that's EFC TV. This is the Women's Euros match day 10 and 11. So obviously two. Obviously we're getting to the match now as you were. Obviously. Don't forget as well. Also make sure you go check out my video. Did me up channel Wrestling UK. Go and check it out. We did it for the event for obviously tomorrow night, and then obviously basically you ought to basically I did hitch last night. I made hitch last night. I'm doing that for the first time in like a while since I've done one. But yeah, obviously we'll get into the Women's Euros now. Obviously, tomorrow. First game tomorrow, obviously, is Sweden versus Germany. Then after that, obviously, it's Poland versus Denmark. Obviously, I think chaos. Okay. Obviously, both games kick off at 8 p.m. So again, the schedule time isn't annoying me now. Again, I get it. You know, it's got a broadcasting. I get it, believe me, I do. But you know what? Obviously, again, 8 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, yeah. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, I said that. I'm weird. Obviously, 9 o'clock going, but basically, I think it was 8 o'clock again. Good time, really. You know what I mean? It's not a good time, like, but again, you obviously got out something got out. So yeah, obviously getting to Sweden. Obviously, again. No, I think. So I think now this game's going. I think this game between Sweden and Germany is going to be a really interesting game because both sides. I say both sides here, but I feel like both teams have got the ability to win this game. They have, but again, not in God, but I think like both nations or teams have got the ability to win. Not they have, but again, you just look at this. You just look both sides. I think both of them have both of the chance to win. So it's very. Obviously, we'll get into obviously the Sweden last few matches. Obviously, one of the matches I've had. Let's get into it now. I've got a fan because they really want today. Okay. So basically, obviously, these are the last two results. Sweden beat Poland 3-0. Again, obviously they beat Denmark 1-0. So again, you have done quite well now. Obviously, they beat Denmark. Obviously, they beat Denmark 6-1. Wow, I mean that's a progress score. Then obviously they beat Italy. Obviously, 2-0 Nations League and all the other Nations League. But again, obviously there's the result. But again, now listen, right, man. Okay, in my opinion. I say my opinion, yeah. My opinion, yeah. Okay, so I think my opinion, yeah. So I think obviously in my opinion, you know what? I think this is going to be a tough game for Germany because again, I think this is looking Germany's results now. I think we already know the results, but look for them. Obviously, Germany's last three results. Obviously, they will beat Germany, Denmark 2-1. They beat Germany 2-0. They drew 2-0. Obviously, Nations League, and then. Obviously, they won a few of them as well. So they've obviously won a few of them. Yeah, but again, you just look at this game, think this is going to be a tough game for both Sweden and Germany because again, both of them, I imagine will want to win. But again, like I said before, this is going to be really tough game to predict because again, I don't know. I honestly don't know who's going to win it. Yeah, I don't know who's going. Okay. You know what? In my opinion, I honestly don't know who's going to win it because again, both of them have done really, really well in the Euros so far. Again, so it's probably the toughest match. It's probably the toughest one I've had to predict because it's so both of them are literally that good. And basically, both of them are that good teams. If I was to pick a winner of that, I don't know how that's. Listen, I'll get into obviously the prediction in a minute. But again, like I said before, this is a match I think is a very, very tough. I think this match will be an interesting. I think this match will be a tough one, but also an interest. I think this match will be an interesting one. I think this match will be a interesting one and I think this will be a tough one and an interesting match for both sides. Again, whoever does better, whoever team does better, like whoever team outclass whatever team. Okay, let's try. Because it either be Sweden or Germany outclass. It's not the Germany outclass Sweden when they win. No, but obviously on the other night, Sweden could outclass Germany. So again, it's just hard to really predict because we don't know who's going to win it. We don't know who's going to win this game. So again, if I was to pick a winner, I'd probably have to go with Germany to win. Probably to win 2-1 or to win either 1-0 or 2-1 or even 3-1, you know, or even, don't know. I just think this game's gonna be, I think it's going to be a tough game, Jim, because Germany are going to have to rethink, because Sweden, obviously, I think obviously when I was looking at the last results they've had, Sweden have done quite well, because so again, I'm going to go Germany to win that one, but yeah, hope it comes through that, but okay, obviously getting to the other game, what's that one? Obviously that. I'll probably just run so far. Means that for some weird reason it's funny. Yeah. I'll probably that's that one. Okay, then obviously the second game, the second game, obviously tomorrow is Poland versus Denmark. Again, this game, I think this one might be not really. This is still tough to some extent, obviously, but it's not as hard. This won't be as hard to predict, because I think with Denmark have actually been, Denmark by the way have shown that, you know, Denmark are a team that roll over and just not roll, but you know what I mean, like, but Denmark is showing they're not a team not to mess with, because they're a team that still take serious, because they want to. I think. Listen, imagine. Because you imagine. I see it. You imagine. Yeah, but listen, I think obviously you imagine that these all want to win this game, because again, it's obviously a massive competition. Obviously, we're looking to Poland's results now. And obviously Poland. Obviously looking to put Poland's last three results. Obviously, last two results have had. Obviously, Poland's last two. Obviously, I think I was. Okay, obviously, Poland obviously got beat obviously by Sweden 3-0 again. Poland hasn't. I feel like Poland. I can't feel sorry. That's it, kind of. You know what? I actually feel sorry Poland. Okay. You know what? I actually feel sorry Poland, because again, Poland have had a really, really bad start. You know, they've not had a good start. They haven't played all the time, but again, you look at Poland, think they're a team that I really, really want to see Poland do what to do. But yeah, again, listen, I'm not Poland. Okay, listen, I'm not Poland of new games anywhere. But again, you know, in my opinion, you know what? I really want to see Poland do well in swim jobs again. I really feel sorry, because I think like they've had a really bad start, and you know, to the Euros, which again I can't think they'll go out, because they've not done well. They've really, I don't know. It's really sad to go out. It's really sad to get knocked out. Oh, it's a shame that they're trying to do, you know. I'm obviously getting obviously. Poland obviously got beat 3-0 by Sweden. Then obviously lost 2-0 to Germany again. No great with that. Then obviously they beat Romania 3-0 again. Goes up. Then obviously Poland beat Northern Ireland 3-0, 4-0. Then obviously they also drew 1-1 with Bosnia and I can't remember his second name. Herenskina. Yeah, I'll take because of the obviously I mean lockdown. Obviously the results three, but again, yeah, I think Poland. I'm not a great start, but then obviously we're going to Denmark now. Okay, Denmark. Then obviously we get into that. Obviously Denmark's last two results as you were. Obviously, I think. Okay, then obviously Denmark's last two results as you were. Oh yeah, obviously we're getting Denmark's. Denmark's last. That's not the result. Yeah, then obviously getting to Denmark's last 2 or 3 results. Then getting to Denmark's last 2 or 3 results they've had really. Obviously they got beat by 2-0 by 2-1 by Germany again. They lost 2-1 to Germany again. I think Denmark did probably fight. You know, they said we're not letting you, whatever, but they did quite well. Then obviously they lost 1-0 to Sweden again. A team obviously I just previewed that one. I just previewed that just a minute ago. But yeah, again, Sweden are a good side, so you can't really do that. Then obviously they got beat 6-1 by Denmark by Sweden again. Not a great result. And then obviously they beat Wales 1-0. They beat Denmark beat Wales 1-0 again. That's a good result. I mean, you take that's good. That's positive result, isn't it? But yeah. They lost 3-0 to Italy, but yeah, that's what results. But now I think this game's gonna be a tough game, both sides. I think like this game is an interesting game because again, you got both sides right. Not interesting game, but so I think this game will be a weird and interesting game because again, you've got two teams right who obviously aren't amazing, but again, you've got two teams who will try to get a good result and win this match best they can. But again, this game is a really obviously I think this game is 8 p.m. kickoff. Obviously it is. Obviously it's 1 night. Obviously I did put this. I don't. Obviously they put this as well. But obviously I think I think obviously this game is going to be a really strange and tough game both of them because again this team basically this game has got two of the of not one they're not not the best sides in the women's Euros, but again, you've got two teams who will have a go to and try and win this game. But again, it's a really awesome fix, obviously it is. But again, I think this game is going to be. I think I think like both teams will have a tough and physical time in this game because I think they will. Again, I think they really need to. Now, now, if Poland won this game, they're going to have to do what they've done. They're going to have to do something different because the last few games they've not done great. But again, if Poland want to win this game, they're going to go after. They're going to have to change. Not change what different, but I think Poland they're going to have to do one thing, and they're going to have to try. There's once a great good chance. There's once a great good chance. I think a great chance, yeah. But I think Poland do, in my opinion, need to do is right. Poland need to be defensively good, but also go forward, right? And when you create a chance, score it. Score, go on, get in it. You get you get an goal. That really Schwartz does. Then I think then also that you got Denmark. I think Denmark. They've obviously scored a lot of goals, but I like that. Poland really, they have scored goals because they have. But again, I think same thing. Denmark really, they need to go and do that if they want to win this game. So again, you know what? I don't know who's going to this game because I really hope Poland win. So I want to see Poland do well because again, I think you look at Poland, you want them to do well because I think obviously all do, and I'm going to that. But yeah, but obviously I think obviously. But now, okay. So, okay. Obviously, my opinion, but obviously, what was my opinion? But that's on my opinion. You know what? If I was to pick a winner for this game, I really want to pick Poland, but I've just got a weird hunch. I think Denmark might win it, but again, I don't want to say that. Seem like I'm back in Denmark, but I really want Poland to win this game to do. Sorry, Poland, love you, do, but I'm gonna have to back Denmark to beat you 1-0 or 2-1 or even 3-1. Sorry, I really honestly got really excited. I don't want this, I really don't, but I don't say that. Obviously, back on now. Obviously, we're getting to. Obviously, we get okay. Then Sunday obviously is. Obviously, yeah. Okay. Then Sunday, yeah. Okay, then obviously Sunday. Okay. Then obviously Sunday. Oh. Okay. Then obviously Sunday. Okay. Then obviously Sunday. Okay. Then obviously Sunday. Obviously, it is Netherlands versus France again. This is an interesting game, yeah. Then obviously the kick off that time is obviously 8 PM. I think then obviously after that it is England versus Wales. Obviously that is obviously again same time 8 PM kick off. Again, can't argue the time. It's a good kick off time. Obviously we're getting to the obviously we're getting to this one also. Obviously we'll do the Netherlands versus France game first. Obviously look at Netherlands. Obviously I think of Netherlands last 2 or 3 results. Looking out now, I think it was Netherlands last two or 3 results. Obviously again, obviously Sam Netherlands lost 4-0 to England. Obviously as an England fan, I was good seeing when we had to win because they haven't won because with my friends obviously whatever. Again, okay, but obviously. Okay, but obviously Netherlands obviously, but obviously Netherlands. They're not okay. Ignore what? But obviously Netherlands obviously beat Wales 3-0 again. That goes up really for Netherlands. It goes up from that. Then obviously they drew 1-1 with Scotland obviously in the Women's Nations League, and then obviously. They lost 4-0 to Germany, obviously in the Women's Nations League. As probably you watched. I thought obviously Women's Nations League. Obviously, I was going to say something that sounds sexist. I'm going to say, but yeah, obviously again, really goes up. Never really, but yeah. Obviously, we're getting to France. Obviously, again, France. Obviously, we all know France beat England. What was it? 3-0. Yeah, can't remember now. Obviously, getting France's last results now. Then obviously France will obviously beat Wales 4-1. Then obviously France beat England 2-1. I remember much that game. Sadly, don't say but I remember it though. Again, France beat Iceland 2-0 again. Very goes up for them. Very goes up France really. And then obviously France beats with some 4-0. So again, then obviously. After a few more as well say, but yeah, they've obviously done well. Now to win this game is going to be a really tough game for France and Netherlands. Again, both again facing obviously to obviously Sweden, Germany. This is going to be a little bit like that way, it's going to be really tough game both sides. It's going to be an interesting game because obviously it will be. But again, like I said before, this is a game I think if France now listen, okay, listen, listen. I think if both, you know what? Right? Okay, there's a thing in Poland. Not Poland gone. So they're Poland for weed. It's not Poland gone. But basically, okay, the thing in Netherlands, tries to get an early goal, like an early goal in the first half. I think maybe that might help them out. But again, obviously, I think after that they'll have to probably defend well and just do stuff they usually do that really. But again, that was, but on the other side that you got France. Obviously, France. I imagine obviously. I think if I was very similar thing France. If France score a goal and obviously just defend just do what they same from Netherlands did. They just do that. I think France will win. But again, this game is a really tough game because again, obviously, I think like Netherlands have shown how good they are. Now obviously you got France have shown how good they are. So again, this is a really tough game to be because again, it's generally tough because both sides are really good. So yeah, it's tough one really. Yeah, but if I was to pick a winner, I'm gonna go France to win 2-1 or 3-1. Again, I think Netherlands will have a good they will, but I can just see Netherlands I can just see France edging it. I'm sorry, but I can just see France edging it. So obviously, just time for. Obviously, we get the next one now. Okay. That was the second game. Obviously. Okay, the second game Sunday obviously is England versus Wales. Obviously, it's an 8 p.m. kickoff. Okay, you know what? Now, as an England fan, I think England haven't had a good start to the Women's Euros again. They've had a really, I don't want to say bad start, but a really kind of unlucky start because they had, I think obviously, because one, they obviously lost 2-1 to France again, which isn't a great result thing to get. But again, obviously they lost that game. Fair enough, it happens. But there you go. Then obviously, and the other side that, and then the other side that. I think, okay, but okay, so obviously, I think obviously more recently, England obviously beat Netherlands 4-0. More recently, so again, England obviously bounced back. But again, question is, can England bounce back? No, bounce back. Listen, can England take advantage and have a go at Wales and try and beat Wales? So not beat Wales, not say beat Wales, not like physically beating gone, but not like physically gone, but obviously but obviously obviously have a go at Wales, try and go at them, and then eventually go and get a win against Wales. But again, Wales in my opinion haven't had, again very similar, haven't had a great start because if not, but again, I just look at Wales, think, you know what? If they had a really proper good really good women's head coach, whatever, I can see them doing well because I think they can. But again, I think with Wales they really are, and I think they need some really good quality women players in there to help them out. Because again, listen, I know they've got a few good in there, but again, I just think they haven't got they are good, but they're not not high class gone up, but listen, okay, so I think they're good, but again, I think something. Listen, I was gonna say something that makes them more sexy. So I'm gonna say, but you know what I mean? It's really, but okay, you know what I mean? I really want to see Wales do well, but I just think Wales, the women, I think I was okay. I think I was Wales. I think the Welsh. I think I was the Welsh women. Obviously, they need. I'm not saying they need better players, but I'm saying they do need probably a little bit more quality players in there to help them. Well, help them win his games. But again, this is an interesting game because again, you got England bounce back, doing really well, but you also got Wales, obviously, who didn't do great. Look at obviously Wales' last 2-3 results as you were probably forgot. Obviously, that's the results they've had. That obviously, I said for Wales, lost 4-1 to France. Not 3-0 to Netherlands. I said for obviously yeah. Obviously, on the obviously lost 4-1 to Italy again. Again, Wales, their results ain't all can go right now. Really, then obviously they got beat Denmark 1-0. Oh, so again, obviously drew 1-1 Wales. Drew Sweden, again, not bad. They obviously lost 2-1. Oh, again, the results ain't looking amazing, not gonna lie. But obviously, yeah. Now, listen, right, if I was to pick win it, now, something like both England and Wales both have the, both have the abilities. I feel like, you know, right, you know what, in my opinion, right, I think both England and Wales have a good chance to win this. I think, like, listen, no, if I see if we're going again, now, listen, now, in my opinion, you know what, I think this game it's going to be a tough game, both England and Wales, because it is. I think, it's going to be a tough, interesting match, because it will, but again, so I think this match will be a tough and not so interesting match again. I think it'll be a match that'll be interesting, but not as interesting as if the matches of the day before that. But again, like I said, I think this match is it's just going to be interesting when it is, but not as interesting as the other ones from obviously tomorrow. But again, I think obviously England do have. I think obviously England. I think obviously do. Yeah. So I think obviously England obviously do have the ability to go and have a go at Wales and get a win, because that's what they do, right? And then obviously you imagine like that's the imagine, but listen, but I think obviously you imagine obviously that obviously England will be feeling great. They got confidence, motivation, like we can win again. We've done, we can beat Wales. So imagine today again, Wales is like, you know what, we need to get a win against England big time. We beat England, we can obviously go up and we got confidence to win whatever. So obviously do that. But again, if I was to pick a win out of this one, I think, in my opinion, you know what, in my opinion, I think Wales are obviously a team that I think, I really, really want to see Wales do well. I really do, because obviously they do. But there you go. Well, again, like I said, you know what, if I was to pick a winner, obviously I'm 3K. Obviously, you're all not going to say it. Obviously, you're all not going to say it, really. But if I was to pick a winner out of this one, sorry Wales, I really am. I'm going to go with England to win 2-1 or 3-1. Again, I think you are a good women's team. You are a good women's team. You are, but again, I just think England women have got just a little bit extra quality and they can win. So, sorry. Obviously, I think that's obviously, because that's it really. Obviously, obviously, also let me know your thoughts, comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I've said? Do you think, who do you think will win? Do you think all the ones that said will win? Do you think all teams think they'll win? Or do you think teams that said all teams that said will get beat think they'll win? Or obviously, also what are your thoughts on that? Do you think they'll win it? Also let me know your thoughts. Obviously, who do you think will beat? Who do you think will beat get the next round of the women's Euros? Do you think will be a nation that wasn't supposed to be there? Or do you think they'll get in there? Or I feel that really obviously, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Let's go. You know what? Because one. Let's go. You know what? One. Let's go. Okay. Obviously, yeah. Let's one. Yeah. So obviously, listen. You want to see more great videos like of match previews, match reactions, obviously breaking news videos as well, so like that. Then obviously also other great videos up to that. Also, obviously my start line show, obviously I think like other great videos like that as well. I also want to see exclusive videos like some Mike and myself line show with topics. Obviously other great videos. I think then obviously other great videos like that as well, so like that. Obviously other great videos like that as well. Obviously, yeah. You know what? I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com, because it absolutely massively helps the channel out, helps the channel keep going, improve, get better. So we do soon do more great things, so I'd really appreciate it as well. Also, don't forget as well, I think like if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Obviously, if you've subscribed and you're not pressing the notification button, make sure you go and press that button. If you're not subscribed, don't subscribe. Don't forget to do that so you can hear about every single video I do for the channel as well, so like that. But yeah, as I said before, obviously we're doing that now as well. So yeah, obviously forget as well. So yeah, you know what? And I would really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share it on obviously Twitter.com. Obviously, I think X or Twitter, I don't know what it's called now. Basically, I think I was. That's it, yeah. So yeah, also don't forget to obviously also put a share on there, and then don't forget to share any of your other socials as well. Obviously, love that really as well. Obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments. Obviously, leave comments, and yeah. So yeah.